What's up? Been a minute since I made a video. I was just listening to Piggy Bank as I was by 50 Cent. First rap album I ever got into, by the way, back in 2005, The Massacre. Classic album. In my opinion, it was dope. It was a dope album. Still can play it all the way through. While I was eating, and man, listen to that Chopped and Screwed. Bro, this is fire, bro. That song is fire. Especially like 50 Cent's voice he has a voice for chopped and screwed music. 50 Cent has the perfect voice for it because it's just so like menacing and deep. Chopped and Screwed, it's just, bro, it's ill, man. It's ill. Anyway, this isn't about 50 Cent's diss. I was gonna say about that diss track. Well, it is a little bit about it. I was gonna say about that diss track. About that diss track, man. So many lines on there, man. Particularly, I'm focusing the one with Nas. How he dissed Nas, man. He destroyed Nas, bro. You already know I like Nas and I like 50 Cent too. I grew up on 50 Cent, you know. I mean, he was someone I idolized as a kid. Right? Always looked up to him. His image, you know, he inspired me to want to become big and muscular. You know what I mean? Since I was a kid. Anyway, he said in that diss, Khalees milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And that's when Nas went and tattooed the bitch on his arm. Then he said something about, in Cali, get so much love. Boys around there said you was a sucker for love. Ooh, bro, he destroyed Nas with those bars, bro. I mean, 50 Cent's not blowing anyone away lyrically. But it's just frame of reference, man. Simplicity is better. Sometimes being a lyrical miracle, spiritual individual rapper is not doing you any good for winning a diss track. Like, I mean, Nas replied with "Don't body yourself." And I mean, I'm sure it was more lyrical. It's been a while since I listened to it, but I know it doesn't come anywhere close to that diss track. I mean, it was kind of I just remember it being okay. Like, oh yeah, he killed 50, but looking back on it, I mean, did Nas ever say a line like what 50 said? Nah, man. In a diss track, you know, diss tracks are like basically battle raps. You know what I mean? Diss tracks are trying to be disrespectful and personal. That's how we got some of the best diss tracks of all time. You know, it's the best diss tracks of all time didn't really have all the super lyrical miracle shit. It was more about insults and getting personal and saying some shit that's true and ages well. And another frame for reference is, that's why I think Killshot was whack. Alright, here we go. Killshot was whack. Here come the dislikes. Yeah, I said it. Because even a guy like Nas, who I respect and love, Nas, he didn't destroy 50 Cent with Don't Body Yourself. Alright? So this is not about an Eminem diss thing. Because I say the same thing about Nas, okay? This is why I say Killshot was whack. Killshot was whack because it was just a bunch of lyrics and syllables and shit. People always say, oh, Eminem, he killed MGK, man. Man, Killshot was better. Why was it better, though? No one can tell me why Killshot was better. They always say he killed MGK, but they can't even name you one bar that killed him. They can't name you one. I listened to that shit like 8 times, 10 times. I listen to Rap Devil even less. And Rap Devil, I can recite the whole song off the top of my head. Then people will say, oh, MGK said beer was weird. That was a whack line. Well, Eminem said MGK has a man bun. And the rest of it, you don't even remember it. So what's so good about it? Oh, the killshot was better. Why? Because of the syllables? Syllables don't mean shit in a diss track. Some of the greatest diss tracks of all time. No Vaseline. You know. Hit 'em up. Against all odds. Let's see. 50 Cent. Piggy Bank. It's pretty underrated diss. I don't know about greatest of all time, but it's an underrated diss. You know. Jadakiss when he dissed 50 Cent. I mean, and then Cannabis, second round knockout. Like, yeah, some of these diss tracks, they do have lyricism, but you know what else they have? They have insults, personal insults that's dissing the opponent. And all Eminem said is, I got more record sales. A bunch of forgettable shit. And that's why you don't remember it. It's just a bunch of weak lines that don't go anywhere, that don't mean anything. But a bunch of syllables that rhymes and flows cool. That's about it. And MGK, everything MGK said in that diss track, you know a diss track is great when you first listen to it. You know a diss track is great when the shit still ages well today. Because he said, somebody grab me some clippers. His fucking beard is weird. Tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. I think my dad's gone crazy. Yeah, Haley, you right. Dad's always mad, cooped up in the studio, yelling at the mic. You're sober and bored, huh? You're 46 years old, dawg. Talk about having call a trick. Man, you sound like a bitch. Man up and handle your shit. Mad about something I said in 2012. Took 6 years of surprise song just to come with a diss. You see what I mean? I can recite the whole song. I can't recite you one bar from Killshot. That shit was trash. Okay? Talk about killed MGK. Kill him with what? A dictionary? Fuck out of here. And even, to show you I'm not biased towards Eminem, Nail in His Coffin killed Benzino. I never been no 83-year-old fake Pacino. I never been no 83-year-old fake Pacino, something like that. Where he also said, you'll get your wish and you'll be all over the streets like 50 Cent. You know, he killed Benzino with that, and well, Benzino, he came with some hard diss tracks too, towards Eminem, which seems to get overlooked. But anyway, I'm not biased towards Eminem. Nail in His Coffin was a way better diss track than Killshot. Killshot was just weak. Eminem relied too much on syllables and rapping like a dictionary for a diss track. That don't make a great diss track, okay? And that's why this shit was so forgettable. That's why when you listen to it, this shit sounds ridiculous. Listen to it now, like, how you name after a handgun with a man bun. Like, that shit just sounds stupid. It sounds retarded. Like, killed MGK, fuck out of here. Eminem lost. And even Eminem had to admit Rap Devil was good. So if you guys are saying, if Eminem, Weird Beard, is saying Rap Devil is good, then why are you saying it's whack? But you ain't calling out Killshot for being forgettable. That's what I mean, man. Lyrics don't mean shit in a diss track. Lyricism doesn't mean shit. It's about what you say, how you can attack your opponent, because diss tracks are about battle raps. And Eminem, this thing, I thought he was supposed to be a battle rapper. But his shit was like, it's like, I was surprised how weak it was. Like, I mean, the only thing he got was delivery, syllables. That's it. And it took him 2-3 weeks to come up with that weak ass shit. You spent that long, you could have done your homework. You could have paid people to research MGK's whole history. And, you know, really came back and just destroyed his whole character. But all he did was just come up with some weak ass shit about record sales and man bun and fucking 80-year-old me, 20-year-old you. Diddy got pot killed. You know, it's just whack. See, I mean, I do remember bits and pieces, but you don't remember like a whole bar from that song. And you don't really remember a whole bar from Don't Body Yourself by Nas either. but it was more lyrical, but the shit was forgettable. Because it wasn't really saying nothing. That's what I mean. Killshot was whack, and Rap Devil is and was better. It always will be better. Rap Devil aged better. And Rap Devil exposes Eminem's character and hit him where it hurts. And sometimes, people will say, Beard Was Weird was a whack line. But you remember it, though? You don't remember nothing from Eminem's diss. And sometimes lyricism don't matter in a diss track. And that's why you don't let people who don't really know hip-hop talk about this shit. Well, it's too late for that, but that's why you don't let people who don't know hip-hop try to critique this hip-hop shit, because they don't really know, or they just want money. They don't really care about the culture like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, sometimes simplicity is better. It's more about what you say in a diss track, not how you say it. Being lyrical, miracle, spiritual doesn't mean anything. Insulting your opponent, being disrespectful, diss track, disrespectful. That's what matters. And that's why Killshot was whack. Rap Devil was simple. We know MGK ain't out rapping Eminem. He just hit Eminem where it hurts. That's it. And this shit aged better. You can't tell me Man Bun was a better bar than any bar on that song. Rap Devil. You can't. Because this shit was whack. Forgettable. But Eminem has a whole fan base, a whole army base, ready to come into his defense all the time. Some artists would kill for a fan base like that, so you're always going to get those type of people. But you got to separate the truth from the fiction. It's about what you say, not about how lyrical you are. Nas says, don't body yourself. They didn't destroy Biggie Bank. Eminem's Killshot did not destroy Rap Devil. That's it. But then you're just going to bring up all these excuses that don't even matter. Like, with MGK, he called quit. He didn't say nothing. He was scared. But we're talking diss tracks. What the diss tracks meant, the impact. Rap Devil had more of an impact, and it was the truth. Because it still rings true to Eminem to this day. You know what I mean? And what Killshot was just a bunch of I sell more records than you. Which, is meaningless. How much did Music to Be Murdered By sell? Altogether, like 500,000? Sell more records. Like, Eminem don't even sell records like that. You know what I mean? And MGK, he's never been bigger than Eminem, commercial-wise, obviously. But shit, MGK ain't too far behind him with that rock album. It sold like 100-some thousand. He's only like 100,000-some thousand from Eminem's record sales. So Eminem ain't really selling that much records either. Can't use that. That's what I'm saying, man. Frame of reference. Piggy Bank. That shit was hard. And it wasn't about lyrics. It's about what he said. It's about being disrespectful. Not about being lyrical. But, since, 50 Cent's associated with Eminem, they'll excuse that, but, they won't excuse MG, anyway, irrelevant. But, yeah. That's why I feel like Killshot was whack. And why I wanted to talk about it, well, I was just listening to Piggy Bank, and I wanted to compare the Don't Body Yourself by Nas. And then I thought, oh yeah, I can compare Killshot with Rap Devil too. Because that's an opinion that people talk about, but not like really talk about. And I feel like, man, it's facts, man. This is common knowledge. So anyway, that's all. I was just thinking about diss tracks, and you don't gotta be super lyrical to get your point across. Sometimes simplicity is better and it's more memorable. So, anyway, hope you liked the video. I think I covered this topic pretty well. You know, the way I wanted it. I said what I needed to say. That's it. Peace out.